Hi students, it is often said, a little poetry did no one any harm. That is why today I am going to take up with you a very interesting, short poem entitled The Giraffe, written by the poet Oliver Herford. It is a part of your English literature syllabus and I hope you enjoy it just as much as I did as I go over this poem and explain it to you at length. I will first read the text, then go into the meaning of the poem and finally touch upon any new or difficult words that we may come across during the reading. With that, let us begin with the text. See the giraffe, he is so tall. There is not room to get him all upon the page. His head is higher, the picture proves it, than the spire. That's why the people, when they race to catch him, call it a steeplechase. His chief delight is to set a good example. Shine or wet, he rises ere the break of day and starts his breakfast right away. His food has such a way to go, his throat so very long, and so an early breakfast he must munch to get it down ere the time of lunch. Primarily talking about the structure of this poem, let me point out that it has only a single stanza with 14 lines. As far as the picture is concerned, which the poet seems to be referring to, I would like to show it to you. This is it. This is the picture. When he says that he is higher and does not fit the frame, this is the picture that he has put in here. As far as the central idea of this poem is concerned, the poet wants to emphasize upon the height and the length of the giraffe. And for that, he has used two examples. The first example is of the spire. He says that he is so tall that he is as tall as the spire. What is a spire? A spire is a long tower which has a high peak. Another example that he talks about is the fact that he is so tall that his face, his head does not fit the page. To emphasize, he has put in the picture. And lastly, he talks about how his breakfast takes such a long time to travel down his throat that it reaches his stomach before lunchtime. There are a few difficult words, new words, that we have chanced upon in this particular reading. The first word is spire. As I've already explained, it's a long tower with a high peak. Secondly, it's a steeplechase. The term steeplechase is used for an obstacle race wherein the runners are supposed to run over obstacles like fences, water and other to reach their finish line. The third and the most unheard of words in this case happens to be the word mind you, is an old English word which was an older version of the word before. So when the poet says ere lunchtime or ere daybreak, he is talking about how he has to eat before lunchtime and he has to get up before morning. So technically, these all elements have been added to the poem to evoke a little bit of laughter. It is a very enjoyable poem, students. I have enjoyed it thoroughly. I hope you enjoy reading it and you understand whatever the poet is saying. This is a short explanation that I had to offer. I hope it aids your understanding of the poem. Thank you for listening, students, and have a great day ahead.